Seed Business Management course is running from 5th to 12th March 2017. Participants were drawn from Ghana, Nigeria, DRC, Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan, Malawi, Tanzania, and Zambia. The topics included are strategic management for seed business, corporate governance, including human resource issues, and under this topic, job analysis, recruitment, and talent management are covered. Understanding financial aspects under seed business and the role of ICT in seed business management will be included.
I am Ambassador Jayola Joseph Lewu. I am the chairman of Evergreen International Limited, an agro-business company in Nigeria involved in seed production. I'm also a member of the Seed Entrepreneurs Association of Nigeria. We are happy that AGRA found us worthy to come to Nairobi in the University of Nairobi together with CMS to have some courses in how to manage our seed management course. It has been so wonderful because right from the beginning of our stay, we had very good logistics assistance from the university. We were well met at the airport, from there to hotel where we have been well accommodated. We are grateful for the hospitality of the organizers, particularly Professor Aosan and our big madam, Nwagambe, Professor Nwagambe. Everything has been so well. Many of us came here without much knowledge about the seed industry management at a very high level. And we were very fortunate to have wonderful lecturers, particularly those from the School of Business of the university. They have been very helpful to us in imparting on us knowledge about leadership of a company, what it involves, the issue of how the board and management can plan well, what they call strategic planning, in order that the company can have a focus, a target, and also eventually go into its activities in order to meet its target. We also, nowadays that some of us have the old school, but nowadays the new school have to go into the information communications technology, the ICT. We're happy to have a good lecturer in that, particularly Professor Dr. Hillary, who had been very helpful to us in using ICT in the operations of a seed company. And that really has opened up areas where we can have data collection, both for input and also for production and marketing, which is the output. We are grateful to all other professors who have been so skillful in the discharge of the lectures they gave to us, particularly those of them who were teaching us management skills and so on and so forth. We are going home now with this acquired knowledge with the hope of putting them into practice. And I have no doubt that what I have learned here will eventually help me in my business. First of all, in setting it up in a better way, to have good bookkeeping and good accounting, and also to have, in the absence of extension workers from the federal government, not been adequate. I've been taught here how to organize myself, to have my own extension workers in a way. And so I have no doubt that all these acquisition of knowledge will help in my project. The only major thing that is a big problem is the issue of finance. And that is, I think it transcends all the problems most of us have. Finance in terms of having enough money to meet the requirements of the value chain in the industry, and the processing, the marketing, and so on and so forth. So it is hoped that AGRA, that has been so helpful in bringing us here, will also continue to assist in making sure that what we have learned here is not in vain, by ensuring that all that is required in the area of processing, in the area of value chain, and so on and so forth, will be of great assistance in our getting it. And we're happy that what they brought here has helped in the sense that many of us from various parts of Africa, from West Africa, Central Africa, East Africa, and Southern Africa, have now become friends. They have brought about an African unity in the seed industry. And I have no doubt that with connectivity, we shall continue to work together towards ensuring that there is food security in Africa.
I'm so grateful to AGRA for having organized this training. For us, this training was both a gauge to measure ourselves whether what we are doing is up to speed, and also whether we are doing it right. And also it was a moment of learning. We appreciate the leadership of Professor Mwangombe. They have been a wonderful team from the University of Nairobi in the seed business management course. The fellow participants from various countries, and the personnel at CIMIS. It has been for me, it was a period of a business retreat where I kind of like wanted to revisit, what we are doing in the organization, what we are doing at AfriSeed in Zambia, and we are so grateful to AGRA. We consider ourselves we consider AGRA as big brother, having catapulted us to the level where we are, and this course to us was a demonstration of what AGRA has always wanted to put in us. We received a lot of consultants who walked us through the financials, the management, the corporate governance, and coming here was just an exciting moment of sharing experiences, and to that we're very grateful. For us at AfriSeed Stores Global Limited, we have refused to think small. We have refused to behave small, and AGRA has always given us that confidence. And of course, for AGRA to call all of us as participants, it's a trust that AGRA has in us. And also, our coming here was very good because we synergized, with other seed companies, with other leaders of the seed companies. We created great networks. And for us, we believe in social capital, because it reduces costs. And already, we've been talking about how we can do business with our colleagues across borders. And it was very exciting to see Dr. Hillary demonstrating the market portal on the website of CIMIT. And of course, for us, we'd want to mimic that on our website and see how we can do business. It was exciting just to listen to many professors, with what they taught us. For us, African solutions are the best. They're real and permanent. And if you see Africans coming together to share experiences and look at problems and resolving them, it's because there's no problem that has no solution. And for us, it's an exciting moment because we know that we are going back with solutions. We know that we're going back with, different knowledge. And the interest that AGRA has in us to be part of this training is very humbling. Of course, sometimes the growth in some of the companies may be slow, and our sponsors AGRA have to be patient. We'll get there. We'll get there one day. And of course, we'll never disappoint AGRA for having invested in us and the training that we are receiving, at high level and low level, the expertise that we are receiving through the consultants they bring, and all that which we have just received from AGRA. We are very thankful. I would have loved to see a lot of my colleagues from Zambia and other parts of Southern Africa, like it is in Nigeria. And of course, I'll go and preach about the help that AGRA is doing, and be a model to those that would want to come in this business. For us, we are excited at AfriCIT to see African solutions, poverty reduction, looking out at how the environment is changing, how we can respond to that environmental change. Just how we can add value to a farmer, how we can empower a farmer, how we can grow a person from a micro-entrepreneur to a super-entrepreneur, through the entrepreneur pyramid, so that they're absorbed at that high level. Of course, there are challenges in finance, but we don't want to be blind of what the financials look for, and we are positioning ourselves to ensuring that we'll live up to the expectations of the financials. And of course, we're excited with what AGRA new model of financing that is coming. It will also create a lot of responsibility in the beneficiaries of those funds. We are so thankful for this training, and we'll keep on updating you of the growth, the improvement that we're making, and it is a testimony that we are going to preach for the rest of our lives.
I work as a director in Pearl Seeds Limited. I thank AGRA so much for organizing for us such a wonderful training, and I understand these trainings have been on for some good years, which we have benefited in a lot, and we know the knowledge we have acquired from this training is going to help us so much in our companies, as in improving the business, the quality of business we are doing, and earn us a bigger income from where we have been. I very much thank the lecturers, the professors and the doctors who have been carrying out this training, and it's been a training which has been all round, which falls under different sectors. I'm happy, I handle human resource, but I'm happy that I managed to get some knowledge from financial accounting. I know that this knowledge is going to help me a lot. Generally, we as directors, we do not have wide knowledge about how the accounts are handled or run in our companies. We have benefited a lot in this training, and I'm sure we are going to expand and generate more incomes for our business. Last but not least, we very much thank AGRA for thinking about this and focusing at the agriculture sector in most of the African countries and Western, and we are grateful that they tried to fill the gap in our business. I thank very much all the participants who have been around, and I hope they will go back and cause a change in their business. May may the good Lord bless all those who have been around, and all the lecturers, and I wish all of you a good stay and safe journeys back home.
I'm managing a company which called Aproma, which is supported by Agra, and we are dealing with cassava. We are thanks Agra, who gave us opportunity to be a Mengo participant in this important training. We are thankful SEMI management team for all they have done for us. All teachers for all they give us. Really, it was very appreciated. They teach us many topics, among them general management skills, key success factors in seed business, ICT management, marketing system, managing operation, planning of HR need, financial planning, and other things. All of our expectations were met. We think that we are going to practice what we have learned in order to improve our business managing in our seed companies. We are thankful for everybody. The way we have been welcomed in Nairobi, and all the team, we say that thank you very much for all, and we think that this training was a very opportunity for us to share many experiences from over several countries, and this way I think that it was very important for us, and we are going to do the lesson learned. Thank you.
I am the Managing Director of Trending Seed Limited, Aleru in Kebbi State. And our company and myself, we are belonging to the association known as Sidan Entrepreneurs of Nigeria. Well, actually, it is a bless for being invited to attend an intellectual course, seed management business, in the blessed country known as Kenya. And what I realized is that the training was also placed at an intellectual society in the University of Nairobi, where each and every person is educated. And I realized this university is one of the proud universities in Africa. So the training was organized and sponsored by the Agra. And the achievement of this Agra, it is uncountable, because their set-off is to, and their objective is to enlighten the management how seed can be produced in commercial quantity with high quality, so that in the long run or short run, Africa will have a food security, and the issue of famine and hunger will be a history. So we really appreciate this kind of training. How I wish other international organizations can come in to continuous upgrading the seed industries. I believe seed business is a unique business. Without the difference between other businesses, seed, you have to register with a very highly qualified institutions. And they will be screening you, they will be supervising you, regulating you from the planting up to the harvesting period. And there is a pre-choice of different class of the seeds, ranging from the breeder seeds, foundation seeds, and certified seeds. It depends on the capacity of your company. If your company has the laboratory and internal and external control of seeds, test germinations, then you can go, sky is your limit. And I therefore appealing to any interested organizations, they should join hand in hand to form a seed company so that they can penetrate their own locality. And if the situation warrants, you can even penetrate the country or even the whole Africa. Africa, they are getting more and more improved. Without seeds, the production of food will be at low rate. That one is well known. So I'm appealing to the regional government as well as regulatory body of agriculture in all the Africa. They should try to source the fund to support seed industries everywhere as the AGRA do, so that the production of the food will be at higher to maximize the production of foods in a locality. With the seed, with the quality seed, a small hectare of land, one can have a bumper harvest of commercial quantity of tons, or either cereal crops as well as other crops. You see, seed industries comprises of different classes of seed of the crops of different varieties, ranging from the cereal crops, tuber roots crops, tree crops, even the fishing and poultry. They are part of agriculture. So, but specifically the consumption of the cereal crops is high in the world. So concentration of the provision of the seed to the farmers is the solution of food security in Africa. There is one cited example made by one of professional lecturer in the University of Nairobi, stated that there was a famine in the Central Africa, East Africa, one of the country, but because they have concentrated of one particular crops, cereal crops, but even that they have gone into the production of the tree crops or tuber roots, then diversion is very, very important. It will have been cure all these kind of problems. So I will due respect to the professors who gave us the lecture and the management of the university with the comfortable reception we have got from the hotels down to the university and for the lecture and the buffet of the restaurant. We thank you, we appreciate. And the professors who sacrificed their time to come and deliver the lecture for us, we are very much grateful. Thank you very much.